Great. Okay, let's quickly start this. I started the recording for you guys to watch it later as well. So before starting my Amazon unique selling masterclass, I want you guys to be very familiar with e-commerce. We should be very clear with the why part. Why exactly are we doing this? What exactly e-commerce includes, because of which Rishabh is focusing so much that you should master this skill. And when I say that this is a skill for everyone, I'm just not referring to small business owners or working professionals, but for anyone who wants to build an additional source of income or even a mainstream source of income, be it housewives, retired professionals, students. So, for you guys, if you want to build a business from scratch, you need to master e commerce because it is the future, it is growth oriented, it's scalable, and whatnot, right? So Amazon is just a marketplace like Flipkart, Myntra, or any other such platform. It's just a marketplace. It's a subset of e-commerce. E-commerce itself is very wide. Okay. So we'll start by discussing the meaning of it. What's e-commerce? There can be complex sentences, but in one simple line, it's the business of buying and selling things over the internet. Very simple, right? You order food from Zomato, that's e-commerce. you you booked hair spa session from Urban Clap, that's e-commerce. You purchase iPhone from Flipkart, that's e-commerce. Not flaunting though, but anything which you buy or sell on the internet, that's e-commerce. Today our life revolves around e-commerce, and there are n number of models with the help of which e-commerce can be operated, right? So there can be B2B, B2C, C2G, G2C, C2C, and number of models which we will be discussing about in my upcoming sessions. But we should first know that not every model needs our attention, right? When I say Facebook Marketplace or OLX, these these platforms comes under C2C, that is customer to customer. I want to sell a second hand item on the internet. I'll list that product on OLX. Somebody will like it, somebody will negotiate, and then we'll make a deal, and then that product gets sold, right? But we should know that it's not repetitive in nature. It's not something from which I want to make a business, and it's not commercial, right? So that's just an example of C2C, and generally we will be mastering B2C, B2B, and D2C. So B2C is business to customer. You order any item from Amazon, that product gets delivered to your doorstep. That's B2C. You are a manufacturer, you want to sell to retailers via Misho, Udan, or Amazon B2B. That's business to business, where all these portals come in. You want to sell your products on your own website using Shopify, WooCom. That's direct to customer, right? So, not every platform needs our attention, and we will be mastering first with B2C, that is business to customer. And with that, we will be taking the leap giant, and that's Amazon, right? Mm, so, can anyone tell me that why are we mastering this B2C platform? Today, it's very easy to just list a product on Amazon, run some ads, make your listing very attractive, and then you should ideally get orders, right? So why are we mastering it? Uh, what's the need of mastering this thing when everything is available on the internet, and why you guys are listening to me? Uh, we have some people who are very new to Amazon, or who actually did Amazon selling in past but didn't got very good results, right? So we should know that why are we not getting results. Okay. So if you would have been asking me this question 6, 5, or even 10 years back, then I would have said you that what's the need to learn? Because back in those days, Amazon itself used to spend some amount of money to make a product sell. There were not enough competitors available to a particular product. So there were less amount of sellers, buyers, and there is huge probability that even if you will just list the product, somebody will see it, and if you will see it, if say if 10 people are watching it, one or two people will buy that product, right? But in today's world, if you search for any product, even if you search for a candle, right, you will get hundreds or even more products similar or substitutes available of it. And as a seller, it's very, very difficult for me to make this product get sold in the market because of high competition, because of no differentiation, right? Ayush texted me that, sir, my product is very unique. So Ayush, it's great to see that a product is unique. You can even mention in the comment. But if it's unique and if there are no such products available on Amazon, there are huge chances that even the people who possess interest into that product are less. So your product should not be very unique to get it sold. It can be there. You can type in the chat box. I'll personally get on a consultation call with you. But I strongly believe that even if you are picking a general product, a very generic product, who has a decent amount of customers and who have a very strong competition in the market, how you can make your product get sold into that competitive market, this is what exactly we will be learning here, right? So I was able to make a business from textiles and apparels within a span of 6 to 7 months. Initially I used to get 4 orders per day, then 14 orders, 14, 15 orders per day. For weeks I used to get the same, and then now I used to get 100 orders on a daily basis. And my product is not unique. Anybody can replicate it. Apparel and textile can be replicated by anyone. It's not patented, right? So we will be mastering the art of making our product listing unique, on or how are we going to attract the traffic towards our listing. Guys, the best part of selling on Amazon versus Shopify is that if you will sell products on your own website, you will be putting extra efforts. Why? Because you will be attracting huge traffic towards your website, number one. And then from huge traffic, like 100 users are coming to your website, 10 people will buy your product, or even less. 10% conversion is the best conversion rate. Even less people will buy a product. But with Amazon, there are thousands and crores. I'll get the numbers checked, but there are huge amount of people coming to Amazon every single day searching for a product. So there is no extra effort made on bringing traffic to website. Traffic is there. Now, as a seller, you just need to attract even 1 or 2% of daily visitors to your listing. So our work will be just to attract those visitors to our listing. Now, someone will say that, sir, okay, I'll run the ads, and with ads, I can get a decent attraction. So, ads is just one such element to attract a user to your listing. And how exactly we perform ads in the most effective manner, that's also been included in my upcoming session. But we should know that with ads, with keyword research, with proper content, with proper content listing, with proper participation in the digital campaigns, and with proper check on our account hygiene, it's when we will be able to sustain more numbers on Amazon. So there's a foolproof formula which I have developed, on which you can start your product from scratch to scale on Amazon, right? And we will be mastering it. For Shopify or for Misho or Odhan, we will also be discussing in my upcoming sessions. But let's start with Amazon.